Okay, hi everyone, Sarah from Earth Spirit Nature's Healing Centre and the Magic Craft Shop. So New Year's Eve, and I've already had that amazing experience this morning with it was about that big dragonfly in the shop, which I carefully coaxed him out the door. He landed on the door frame, and sat there for a bit before he actually flew outside. So it was absolutely beautiful. If you saw that video and the picture of him that I've shared and posted, what a beautiful message for New Year's Eve. But also I want to, a message of transformation, of course, and change and magic and connecting with the Fae and other realms. Just lots of messages there with dragonfly. That's the main ones that I would think that dragonfly means. So I want to do a New Year's Eve general reading with the Earth Magic cards, which is the ones I usually use. So just like a 7-card reading, just to see what might come in for 2025. So I'm kind of feeling a good energy around it, but I have had an unsettled feeling the last couple of days, but I'm feeling good today, so that's good. I don't know why I had that unsettled feeling, but also, you know, it's always, like I was saying on the live this morning, you're always going to get challenges in life, so there's always going to be, nothing's ever going to be perfect. But the majority of the year will be good for you, you know, like sometimes you'll have a bad year where you feel like everything goes wrong, and then you'll have a good year where not many things go wrong. I mean, still there's going to be challenges, but it just seems a lot easier. So hopefully that's the kind of year we're going to have. But I'm just wanting to pick up and see what energies around the world, what's going to be happening. Ooh. So the first one that jumped out was Green Man. So that's all about synergy. So everything is going to happen at the right time. So, you know, stop forcing things to happen. Let it go, let it flow. So if there's things you're wanting to come in, and I've got all the trees around me. If there's things you're wanting to come in for next year, for 2025, don't push them, don't force them. Just let it flow. Put it out there, manifest. Put it out there, and then just let it flow. Let it go and let it flow. So, you know, just let it happen when it's meant to. And if it's not meant to, it won't happen, of course. But if it is meant to happen, it will happen at the perfect timing for you. And you'll just go, oh, now I see why this happened when it did. So that's the first message for next year. Don't force things. Just let things flow. Which is a fantastic message to start off with. Okay, that one there. So dawn, new beginnings. So there could be some new beginnings coming in around people, and also around for the new year, around in the world, some new things happening. I know there's new governments coming in, and we'll be headed towards an election here in Australia soon. So when, like, you know, not soon, but around May, April, I think it is. So hopefully some changes coming in and new beginnings in that area. So that might bring some positive changes, and it might make the cost of living not so expensive. So that's really good, promising that there's some new beginnings. Maybe you're starting and looking for a new job. Maybe you've got, you're wanting to meet someone and start a new relationship. The tree's tickling my head. So yeah, this is just going to bring in new beginnings. So letting it go, letting it flow, and then the new beginnings will be coming in. So lots of new things. I know there's other new things happening in other countries too, which hopefully will be really positive and bring about some really positive changes. I think we need that. So yeah, that's really interesting. Okay, so the third one is Crystal's Focus. So this is just telling you to focus on, you know, what you want to happen. But don't focus on all the negative. That's what I've just got in my head. Don't focus on all the negative stuff. So don't focus on all the mainstream TV, radio, all that stuff that's brainwashing us. Don't focus on that. Just don't listen to it. Make your own mind up about things. What does your intuition say? What is it telling you to do? listen to that, because that's really important, that we listen to our intuition and stop listening to what everybody else tells us to do. Listen to what we feel we should do. And people just don't anymore, a lot of people. So you really need to do that. But also connecting with nature, with the crystals. And it could also mean grounding and earthing. So because of the crystal meaning on there. So doing some earthing and grounding and really getting back to nature, which is what I try to do out here, is help people get back to nature and connect with nature. A lot of people have lost their way with that. So that's a really beautiful one. Okay, so DNA, karma. Okay, so there is a lot of stuff about going around about DNA and DNA being affected by certain things. I'm not going to go into that too much. People who know what I'm talking about will know. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, it's too detailed to try and tell you now. And a lot of the times that's just your path that you've taken. And these people have taken that path and these people have taken that path. So I'm not going to try and push what I think on everyone. But it's interesting that that's come up, because there is a lot of talk about DNA and around a certain subject. That's all I'm going to say. And the karma. So people are going to get some karma coming back onto them around this, I feel. So you will know what I'm talking about if you know about this. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah, so that's some karma's going to come back on people next year. So that's about time, I say, for all the stuff that's been done over the last few years. Some karma should be coming back. Ooh, that just come out. So again, connect with nature. So forest, breathe. And people do breathe really shallow, and you need to concentrate and take note of your breathing and take deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Never in through your mouth, in through your nose, because that stops anything that you shouldn't be breathing in from going in to your system and into your sinuses and everything. But getting out there and connecting with trees, all the beautiful trees around me. And planting trees, like, besides what some people say, that trees, they produce oxygen for us. We can't do without them, and we need heaps of them. We need them everywhere. And it makes everything cooler. Like, it's a really warm day, but I'm really cool sitting here under the trees. It changes the temperature. Trees, people may become aware of how important trees are in the world, because we've been knocking so many down, and knocking many down to build things that are supposed to help the environment, which if you just planted more trees it would do a better job. If you know, you'll know what I'm talking about there too, if you know about that. So I'm kind of talking in code, everybody, so a lot of people might know what I'm talking about, but other people might not, and that's fine. That's just your path. You're not supposed to know. But you can always message me and ask questions. Yeah. So that's that one. So oh, look, tree. See how I think people are going to start. Some people already know, a lot of people already know, but a lot of people are going to start realising how important and how we've got to stop all these politicians from knocking all the trees down, and taking away nature and taking away farmland and taking away it's so important to have trees, and we're supposed to connect with them. It's part of who we are, and we help them stay alive with their carbon dioxide, and they help us with their oxygen. So, I mean, they take the carbon dioxide out of the air. So if you wanted to lower that, you need more trees. And also grounding, and I already mentioned the grounding part of it. So this is all about people waking up and realising how important nature is. Some people already know. A lot of spiritual people already know, but some people just have no idea. And this is, like I said before, this is what I do, why I do what I do. It's to connect people with nature and help them heal and just help them. and that's what I do out here. So yeah, if you want to connect with me, I do stuff online as well. So just contact me if you want to connect. But how beautiful, after talking about the tree, and then the tree came up. So that's a pretty strong message, that we're going to realise how important trees are, and we need to wake up to that fact. Ooh. So wind activation. So to me, this is talking about, you know, a lot of people are going to start realising stuff next year. They're going to start realising what's going on, what's been going on. They're going to really be aware, and some people, it's going to activate a lot of emotions. Some people are going to get angry, some people are going to be afraid, some people are going to be sad. So a lot of truth is already coming out about what's been going on, but I think even more is going to come out next year. So I think this is a good thing. I think that people need to awaken to what's going on in the world, but I also think that some people will find it challenging and difficult. So, but you just need to hang in there and just take each day and each step at a time, and each day at a time, take one day at a time, and just process the things that you find out about what's going on in the world. So I think there is going to be a lot of changes. I mean, that's the last one. I just pull one more just to finish up. Oh, look at this. And it's a new moon tonight. That's amazing. That's too amazing. Thank you, guides. That's just amazing. Guides and spirit. There's a new moon tonight. It's a new moon today here in the Southern Hemisphere, and it's New Year's Eve as well. So a promise. See, a promise of things to come. So so new beginnings, new energy. Come on, everyone. We need to just go out tonight for New Year's Eve and put out all our wishes and dreams and things that we would like to happen in the world and for us. And all that energy, it just it builds up together, and it just creates this beautiful energy of all people being positive and putting out their good vibes and good affirmations. And yeah, for the new moon. And the new moon is the great time to do that, because it's new energy. It's when the moon starts waxing. So it just shifts that energy from waning dark moon into new moon waxing. So yeah, great time to do New Year's revolutions. Revolutions. That's a good one. We need a revolution. We need a New Year's revolution. Resolutions. Sorry, I was meant to say that, I think, because we do need a New Year's revolution. No, we got a revolution, well, you know. So yeah, put on some music, let's dance around, make sure you go outside and just put out your wishes and dreams to the new moon tonight if you're in the Southern Hemisphere. I think the Northern Hemisphere, it might have been last night, but we're lucky to have it on the New Year's Eve. So I hope you have a wonderful New Year and New Year's Eve, and a safe and happy one. Make sure you just enjoy yourself and just have fun. And I just hope next year's going to be the most amazing year for all of us. And I just hope there's big changes come in and stop all the families and people from struggling, and people living on homeless on the streets, and all that's just got to stop, because it's just such a sad negative energy, and these people need hope, and they need love, and they need positive energy. So let's make that another wish for the new moon and for New Year's Eve tonight, that there is no people homeless, like they all end up getting somewhere to live. And I know that's a big thing to ask, and it's probably impossible also, because some people want to be homeless, so of course they're happy like that, so that's okay. But the people that do want a home, let's put it out there that they get a home and they get happiness, and people get some financial you know, just financial assistance, so they're not just a bit of a break from trying to afford everything and just struggling. a break from struggling. So let's put it out there that things just get so much easier for everyone for the new moon and the new year. What a beautiful card to finish up. I was supposed to pull that last one, and it's a promise of things to come, beautiful things to come. Okay, thanks everyone. Have a happy new year. And this little Pie-Pie's just singing over here. He's going to have a happy new year, aren't you, little one? That's beautiful singing. Beautiful singing. Yeah. He's coming over this way now. Yeah, so just enjoy yourself, and I hope to see a lot of you out here next year, coming to events and things and joining together with us out here and just enjoying this beautiful spot and the nature that's out here and the magic and the energy. Oh, there's Odin. It is just amazing out here, and all the birds and animals, and we've got a little willy wagtail down there sitting on a nest of little babies. It's just beautiful, and we so need this, and it's not far to come out here from Orange to connect with nature, and it's just like you've stepped into another world. So I hope you'll come and support me, and thanks everyone for supporting me this year, and look forward to next year, and just have a great one. Magic and blessings everyone. Thanks for connecting. See you next year. Bye.